Yes.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Not at all. Come along in.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't know you were busy. Some of the closets are locked. Could you give me the keys?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'd forgotten about the keys. Of course I'll get them for you at once. Bring the keys to you right away, my dear. Mother. Mother. Mother, Alicia wants the keys to bury through the closet.
I think they can be safely left to me. After all, if she wants the keys,
Please, Mother, stop arguing. Give me those keys.
I will not. If she wants the keys, let her come herself.
Mother, will you please give me the keys? Thank you. Well, there they are. Afraid I'm going to be busy for the rest of the morning, my dear. See you at lunch.
Thank you, dear.
Mr. Sebastian has the key for this, madame. It's the wine cellar.
Well, then, the wine cellar's the obvious place to look.
Alex has the key to that.
Then get it from him.
Get it? Yes. How?
Don't you live near him?
What do I look for if I get the key?
You look for a bottle of wine, like the one that rattled the fellow at dinner that night.
All the bottles look alike to me. I'm no mastermind.
You're doing all right.
It's no fun, then.
Too late for that now, isn't it? Look, why don't you persuade your husband to throw a large shindig so that he can introduce his bride to real society, say sometime next week?
Why?
Consider me invited. Then I'll try and find out about that wine cellar business.
Well, I don't think my husband is interested in entertaining just yet.
The honeymoon isn't over, huh? Don't underestimate your charms, Mrs. Sebastian. You can handle it.
I don't think it's going to be so easy about you. He thinks you're in love with me.
Well, then tell him you thought if you invited me to the house and I saw how happily married you were, then the horrid passion I have for you might be torn out of me.
That sounds very logical.
Good. Next week, then, and get the key. I have to fly up to Bel-Air, but I'll be back in time.
All right. I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
It's always a pleasure meeting you, madame.
I'm surprised at Mr. Devlin coming tonight. I don't blame anybody for being in love with the darling. I just hope that nothing will happen to give him any false impression. But within a minute. Darling. It's not that I don't trust you. But when you're in love at my age, every man who looks at you, woman, is a menace. Will you forgive me for even talking about it? I'm very contrite. Well, I think we might join the rest of the party now. I think all our guests are here.
I can find Madame Sebastian. By that drawing. Thanks.
Hello, Dev.
Good evening.
You haven't seen the house, have you?
Oh, it's quite a jolly little cottage.
Let me show you around the place.
Later, his nips is on the trail.
Devlin?
Good evening.
Glad to see you.
It's kind of your bride to invite me.
We both invite you, Mr. Devlin. We'll see that our guest is fed, my dear, and amused. You know what... Oh, excuse me. Madam Esterick, I'm so glad to see you.
This isn't going to be easy.
Why?
He's quite sensitive about you. He's going to watch us like a hawk.
Yes, he's rather jealous of anyone.
Where'd you get the key off his chain?
Yes.
Let's hope the liquor doesn't run out and start him down the cellar for more.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Quite a point. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Devlin, how nice. You remember me?
Senor Ortiz.
How sweet. Young men usually have short memories. Oh, here's something I adore. Champagne. Oh, may I?
Joseph,
Madame?
do you think you have enough champagne to last for the rest of the evening?
I don't know, Madame. I hope so.
Enjoying yourself, Mr. Devlin?
Very much, thank you.
There are so many things I would like to ask you about the States. I haven't heard anything for a long time.
I'll be glad to tell you. Will you excuse me, Senor Ortiz?
Do you mind? We'd better hurry.
Lots of time.
No, Joseph might have to ask Alex for more wine.
Uh-huh.
He's running out faster than he thought.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is he watching?
Yes. You better go out in the garden alone and wait around the back of the house for me, and I'll show you the wine cellar door.
Hmm?
Nice party, isn't it?
It's a wonderful party.
I think you've done it wonderfully well. I'm very proud. Mr. Devlin bother you much?
Oh, no, darling. He's trying to drown his sorrow.
Moi, je t'oublierai jamais.